In this video, I will explain you how developing rich web application with the Oracle ADF. In this, there are some steps. First, creating a Fusion web application and building the business services, entity object, view object, and application module. And then in this, after that, developing the user interface. We are using the components panel accordion, panel splitter, and panel tab components, and enhancing the user interface. So this is the web page design. Here is the department table and here is the employee table. This is the master detail. If you are giving the department 10, particular employee details will appear in this. So this is a very nice practice to do in the ADF. Here I'll show you how the result will appear. I took the tourism project example. Here is the tourist personal information table and here is the tourist manager. When you select the tourist ID 1, particular tourist manager information will appear in the detail. So here if you click the more information, the particular graph will appear for the particular tourist. See here the tourist one and the state he belongs to the Karnataka. So let's start developing the application. Here let's close this application. File, new application. ADF Fusion web application. Here give the application name, for example tourist system. Next and finish. Now we need to create the business component, so go to the model project, right click, new, business components from tables, select the connection, tourism connection, select copy connection, click OK. Here query, we need the two tables, tourist personal information as a master and tourist manager as a detail table. So these two tables we want in the model.eo package. Next we want both in the VO. Then next in the query based view object we want the table days of stay. Then next it includes in the application module. Then next finish. As you can see here, there are three tables: tourist personal information, tourist manager, and days of stay. Three view objects appear here, but we want the master detail to design like this page. Here master detail, so we need to create the view link. Go to the model, new, view link. Here if you want to give the name as view link as tourist view link. Next, what are the common column you have? Tourist personal information, we have tourist ID, and in the tourist manager tourist ID. We need these two columns as a primary key. Click next and generate accessors click on this, then click next, 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 and finish. So here let's see. This is the okay. Here if there is no association, just create the association as well. Model new association. There are two fields, tourist ID, and in this tourist manager we need tourist ID. Let's remove all these keys because it's generated by default. In the tourist personal information, go to attributes and remove all the primary key for the remaining columns. Okay, this finish. Click save, and here tourist manager, view tourist manager, accept tourist ID, remove all the primary key for the other columns. And remaining is days of stay. Okay, this is a query view object. If you want to remove, double click it, go to attributes. Here there is a key attribute column. Just remove the keys. Now refresh this page, refresh the application. Okay, let's run and see this app module. I'm checking here. There is link showing here, but here it is not showing in the data control. Just we need to check, because there are three separate tables. It is view objects, it is showing here. This relationship between the tourist personal information and tourist manager view ID, here it is showing. Okay, here tester module, here also it is showing the three different view objects. If you click this, there are no records in this table. And if you click this tourist manager, there are two records, tourist ID 1 and tourist ID 3. And in the tourist personal information also there is first record, and there is second record, which is tourist ID 3. Okay, I'll do one thing. Tourism application I will take. Sometimes you need to create through the first when you are creating a new application, there is a tab appearing here. From that you can create the association. So I'll take this. See here view link, and in the application module it is showing tourist manager, tourist personal information, and one more tourist personal information. This is the view link. Under this tourist personal information there is a table tourist manager. So we will create a new page. For this, just go to the view controller, right click, new page, and we will give this page as tourist page. Here facelet, and here we select document type facelet and page layout, reference page layout, Oracle 3 columns, then click OK. So here in the AF page template, select this AF page template, and here is start column size. When the design comes, I'll show you. Yeah, this is the size. 3 columns means here it is taking 1, 2, and here 3. So what you do, you need to increase the size of the first. So start column size, just make it as 350. It becomes big like this. The table should appear. Now add some layout to the layout component to the page. What we have to do, drag the panel accordion component this is the start. Yeah, drag the panel accordion component to the start facet of your page. Panel drag this panel accordion component to the page and change the property of this label to tourist personal information. Then click OK. Then here select this tourist personal information, right click, insert after show detail item. We want one more detail item, show detail item. So here give the text name as more info for adding the graph. More info or more information, it depends on you. More info. Now as you can see here, there are two tabs appearing. One is the tourist personal information and below is the more information. In the we will add in the tourist personal information table here and more information graph. Now next how you have to design is from the layout component drag a we need to develop this page. So what we have to do, panel splitter, drag into the center of this page here, drag this, hold this panel splitter and drag it into the center. Okay, panel splitter comes. What you have to do, change the orientation property to vertical because it is horizontal by default. We want like this table and detail table. So here orientation is horizontal, we need vertical. See here it is showing vertical. From the layout component now we want the table here in this section, so drag a panel component to the first facet or at the top of the splitter on your page. What you have to do, panel collection, bring it to the first facet. Now this part completed. Now second we need the panel tab component. First design the layout, then you need to bind the tables to these design pages. Now panel tab component we want in the second facet of the splitter on your page here. Now label this as tourist manager. See here, this is the tourist manager, this is the table tourist manager in the first facet. So here click OK. Now what we have to do, we design this page in like this by using the three components, panel accordion component and here panel splitter component. We divide the pages into two parts and now what you have to do, bind the data controls to the page, like which table where you have to place. In this step you bind the business components you created to the user interface. You do this with the simple drag and drop operations. Drag the tourist personal information data control into the accordion in your JSF page. Here we have the link, so we need this tourist personal in here. See, under tourist personal information there is a tourist manager. So here what we have to do, you have to drag this and bring it here in the panel accordion and select it as a ADF form, and it should be a read only form and row navigation we want, and click OK. Now we need tourist manager. This tourist manager data control to the panel collection, and select it as ADF table, single row, enable sorting, enable filtering, and read only table. Click OK. This table appears here. Now we want the detail table. We need the tourist manager. I want to place in this panel tab. Now select it as an ADF form. Remove these two fields, like we don't want here adults and children. We don't want to modify. It is, we can see it from the personal information table. Okay, these fields we need. So click submit button to make the changes, and you want to submit the record. Click OK. Now what we have to do, we completed this part. Go to the more information. Here in this more information we want the chart. So drag the tourist manager here in the more information part, select chart. We want the pie chart, for example. Select it, click OK. Here we need the tourist ID versus I want state. So click OK. Now click save, and we will undeploy the previous application. Just this is the previous result, and I want now to run my page tourist.jsf. Here run. See here, this is the tourist personal information. First record, it is appearing in the detail table. Here suppose airport, here no, if we press submit, it will make changes here in the particular table. So if you click the next record, this is the next record. There are no more records, only 2 records are there. More information, if you click, it is showing the chart. This is the tourist ID 3 record. Here this is the tourist ID 3, so it is showing value 3 Karnataka. Suppose if you go to the first information and click on the graph, it is showing the value 1, tourist ID 1, and the state is Karnataka. So Now I will show you how to create a menu like this in the top of the panel collection. For this, what we have to do in the tourist manager, in the tourist.jsf structure, go to the AF table where it is. Now one thing you can do here is you can remove this end part. You go to the F facet, right click and delete. It will delete from the screen but not from the structure. It is showing in the structure but deleted from the screen. So it looks like this. Here what you have to do, yeah, AF panel collection, AF table, here T1, here we have menus, panel collection facet, F facet menus. In this F facet menus, right click, insert inside facet menus, click on menu. Now change the text to my options. So under this my options you need two things, and behavior detachable, go to the behavior detachable. Suppose you want the detachable property to true, means in the behavior actually no need, because what will happen, if you want to detach the menu means it will go and detach. Here detachable property true. In the structure window right click the menu component. Now my options, we need the component inside menu, we need the menu item. Here give this menu item text name as export to Excel, and if for this report it should go to the Excel, means what you have to give in the component, there is a export collection listener. Okay, it is not showing export collection listener. Yesterday I did, it is showing here. Okay, I will take one more, export to Excel, and one more menu is, suppose we need to go in this, then inside after menu item there is one more menu item, for example for printing the page, printable. For printable page also there is a component. You need to remember this. Show printable page behavior. See, like this. Here you need to bring it to the printable page menu item here. Drag and bring it here. So now save it. Now undeploy the previous application. Run this tourist page. Okay. Now see, as you can see here, there is a menu appear here in the my option, export to Excel and printable page. But to here printable page means if you click on this, this is the report or the particular record you want to take print out, means right click it and print. Here option is there, and you can take the print out of this one. So I think this is a very nice part, how to design a web application. Like this you can add the more tabs here. This is the tourist manager. You can add the days of stay tab here, and hotel information, and train information, and airlines information, and you can see the records for the part. Here is the tourist personal information, and here the different different tables records you can see here. For example, I will add and show you here tourist manager tab now. Yeah, this part. This is panel tab, AF panel detail item. In this, insert after show detail item, suppose, or insert insert show detail item. It is not showing. Insert after show detail item. Suppose if I want show detail item, and yeah, here it is coming. For example, oh, the name is, the name of this text is days of stay. It will appear here. And what you have to do, you need to bring this table here from the data control and select it as ADF form or ADF table. It depends on you. Suppose you are selecting it as a ADF form, and with row navigation and submit, click OK. It appears here. So save this. Now let's undeploy the previous application. Run the page. So here this is the tourist manager, and here if you click days of stay, this table is coming here. There are no records in the days of stay table, so it is showing it as a blank here. So what we will do, tourist ID 1, adults 1, children 1. Let's go to the application module, days of stay, add a new record here, but this is a read only view object. What we have to do for entering the data? Okay, go to the database. In this there is a tourism connection. Here tables, days of stay, we need to add the record tourist ID 1, place, suppose Bangalore, state Karnataka, adults 1, children 0, and here days of stay 2 days. Let's save this record. Commit successful. Okay, now go to the application. Run the application now. Okay, here tourist ID 1, days of stay. Now the particular record is appearing here. See, this is the nice project, tourism project. Tourist date you have to enter. Uh, if you want, you can give the tourist date here, but this is the read only view object we have taken, so it is coming the record as a read only view object only. We are entering the data in the JDeveloper. So I hope this information is helpful and useful. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.